at that Trans Am shirt. You look the part.
Am I safe to enter?
Yes. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's video. We're starting out a little bit different than I usually do. You are actually sitting on a 1981 Triumph TR7. It's a 5-speed manual transmission, inline 4-cylinder. Thing runs like a top. It leaks fuel like a stuck pig. But unfortunately, like many vehicles that I own, this car does not have something important. It doesn't have an OBD2 port. Now, I was approached by a company that makes OBD2 scanners for all makes and models of vehicle that come with the OBD2 port, which is exactly what would be in my Trans Am here. So, I'm going to get this thing started real quick. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about this. I accepted this little offer from the company to promote their OBD2 scanner for a discount code for you guys. I'll get you guys set up on the tripod real quick. Slowly but surely, the Trans Am is becoming a service vehicle. We got a little air compressor there for one of the tires that's low. I'll set you up on the tripod, we'll get the car pulled out, and when we get back to the garage here, I will show you a little bit about the scan tool and how you can get a discount on it and finally have one in your toolbox. See it. Constant little stream of it there. Looks like it's just a little rubber line under there that's leaking, so it's going to be a cheap and easy fix, and I think the guy's going to make quite a bit of money on it when he's done with it and sells it. So I'll put it in a future video if you guys are interested what he actually sold it for when he's done. This is the Ediag. It sounds cringy to say, but it'd be like E-Diagnostic, I guess. It's their YA301 scan tool. Comes in this neat little carrying case, which is actually kind of cool because you can put it in your car if you want to do that. It'd be good for transportation, and it's actually a nice little scanner. Now, I accepted this from them on one condition. They're not paying me to say this. All they did was send me this scanner, and the condition was that they send me 2 of them. The second one is going to go to one of you guys. Now, all you got to do, just be subscribed to the channel and drop a comment down below. It can be something like where you're from, what your car is, you know, what video you started watching the channel on. It could be anything. I don't care what. What I'm going to do is take that pool of people that commented and draw a random one out of it, and if you are within the United States, I will ship it to you on my own dime. This is something that's going to be really handy for one of you guys, and this is one way that I know I can give back by doing this. So that's going to go to one of you guys. I'll run through the features really quick. I did tell the fellow that I was talking to via email that I would run through the scanner and include it in this video. That's what I'm doing in exchange for them sending me these couple. So I'll look up at the Trans Am real quick and I'll show you what it's got. So like any scan tool, we've got our OBD2 port. It's got all sorts of features in here. You can check your battery voltage, things like that. One thing that I like about this scan tool is that it actually graphs data over time. So these live sensors, it'll actually have an X and Y axis that goes up and down. The one that I have does not do this, so this has a neat little feature that could come in handy when you're trying to track something. Looks like we have 2 codes, 2 stored and 2 pending. This is mass airflow second code. I could delete these if I wanted with the tool. I'm not going to because these check engine lights or malfunction indicator lights are disabled on my car. It's a speed density car, so these will always be here. It's just something that HP Tuners has as set to always off. So there you go, guys. There was just a little bit of info about it. It's got all these different menus that I'm not going to run through. That was not part of the deal. It does a lot of the things that other scan tools do, but this is going to be a pretty affordable one, which is the other thing that I was going to mention about the video. In the description down below, I will have a discount code for people that just want to buy one after looking at it a little bit. There's other videos of these online. I'm not going to go through it ad nauseum. If you want more info about it, you can see it on their store. So, like I said about trying to win one of these for yourself, all you gotta do is be subscribed to the channel, drop a comment down below, and there's a pretty good chance that you might have this show up at your door in the next few weeks. Cool. Next thing we're gonna do with the Trans Am is something I've been putting off for a very long time. We're gonna go drop the car off for a couple of days, and it's gonna get tinted. And I do find out that I have a little bit of a problem with the car. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next segment. Sounding good. So the guy that I found to do this will do the two side windows for $100. I've seen some of the work he does before, and it's actually really nice. I saw how it's turned out, and for the money, he does a really good job. The place is about a half hour away from my house. It's a beautiful day, so it's a good excuse to put some miles on the car and take you guys for a little ride too. Alright, here it is. No tint on it right now, obviously. Should be good to go for tomorrow. So hopefully I'll pick it up tomorrow afternoon. It's gonna look pretty good when it's all done. Picked up the car, day later, dead battery. Alright, so the battery is totally shot in this car at this point. So far it looks like Joe did a good job. There's a couple of bubbles in it, but that's normal. That's like water. I guess that's sort of the tint. I've had tint done before, and I'm sure you guys have. So that's to be expected, but otherwise it looks awesome. I think he did a good job, and for $100 for each vehicle, I could not be happier. The car looks killer now. Showed you a little bit inside, but I was talking with the guys in there, so I don't want to be too weird chatting on camera, and I think next week we're gonna have him do another vehicle ours, maybe even another Firebird, so let me know what you guys think about that. There's a quick view of it outside. Tint looks killer. Joe crushed it. I'm very happy. It's darker on this side, looks good. private now. That's kind of what you're looking for, right? Alright, we'll take her home. Man, I gotta tell you guys, putting off tinting the car for so long was a big mistake. Like I said earlier, it was $100, and what a difference it makes on the car. It's weekend coming up here, so I'm gonna let her sit outside in the sun for a day or two. I'm actually gonna have to pick up a battery on the way home. As you saw, the car did not want to start, which I was a little bit worried might happen. All of a sudden this battery had no capacity in it. I leave it on a battery tender all the time, and it just doesn't seem to have any go anymore, so it's probably time to replace it, unfortunately. But that being said, I couldn't be happy with how it turned out. I was only without the car for a couple days, and worked out really good in the end. So we'll see you guys at AutoZone and then back at the garage. All it took was a little bit of elbow grease to get that dirt and leftover crud all agitated. It's gonna fade and not look that great, but we will be beneath the battery. The point of it being is I wanted to get it clean before I set the new battery in. I'm gonna protect my cable leads and the terminals of this battery with some anti-corrosion spray, and this will be it for this part. Not that interesting, but like always, there's a little bit more you can do while you're doing something to get a better result. So not only do we have a new battery, which should last us the next few years, it's got a 2-year warranty, but we also have a clean battery compartment area now. It's gonna be better than ever. So I'll throw this in, and I think we're gonna fast forward to tomorrow when I will actually be going on a cruise to Two Harbors. So we'll see you in the next clip. All right guys, it is the next day. The birds are chirping. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna take off to this cruise. I'm gonna go meet Dennis over by his house and meet a couple other friends over in Hoyt Lakes. We are grabbing the man himself. He's got a super nice Corvette. Really nice shape. So I'm gonna ride with Dennis over to Hoyt Lakes where we'll meet Brian in his LCARB. Alright, we are in Hoyt Lakes, and it looks like Travis is here. I don't know. I don't see Brian yet. But Travis made it. Look at him. What a stud. Hi, bud. Morning. Alright, so off we go. Two Harbors. Got Brian in the lead. Hellcat. It's going to be a beautiful day for a little drive.
Down to the darkness as it takes your life. The
here's the last turn we got. This is the straightest little chunk of highway you will ever see in your life. There he goes. There it is. It's like literally 10 miles of straight road, if I'm correct. It is forever. If the state ever does off-highway or like sanctioned drag racing, this is the highway to do it on. It's perfect, it's straight, there's no cross traffic, it's really an amazing little chunk of tar. But we probably got another 20 minutes before we get to Two Harbors, 20 minutes or a half hour, and then we'll check out some cars. Right on Lake Superior. So we're going through downtown Two Harbors right now, and we're going to a little area called the Breakwater, and it is right by these giant ore docks that I might be able to get a little clip of and show you what they are, but it's actually load and unload taconite pellets from trains. It gets shipped all around the world and they make steel out of it, so all that comes from the Iron Range. He's got a turbo LS in that. He's got a turbo LS in that car. Looks like totally original, but it thing's pretty quick. I think it made 500 wheel horsepower at UMI Dyno Day last year. But here we are, this is where we're all meeting. Looks like there's some cars out. I'd expect some more are gonna roll in the next half hour or so. I would think anyways. Got a nice view of the docks there, it's kinda cool. Pretty good line of cars going on here. Got Eric behind me there. Brian taking up the back. Didn't want to go into third gear there. I'm really starting to think that I have a clutch issue starting to develop in the car, unfortunately. That's too bad, but I'll just have to be easier on it. Look at him go. That's legit. For you there, but we're making our way to pretty much our last stop. We're going to Park Point, which is in Duluth. It's a really pretty little area. Fortunately, it's probably going to be cold there, but it's a cool drive on Highway 61 by the lake here. It's pretty much the view a lot of the ways between Two Harbors and Duluth, so just a nice little drive. Alright, so I made it back in one piece from the cruise. I did a couple of pretty good burnouts. I didn't have anybody outside filming, so that's the best I could do in this case, but you did get the in-car action from it. Hope you guys like how the car looks with tint. The driver's side's down right now, but the passenger side is up. That's a better representation of what it's like in person. You can still see through it. Obviously it'd be darker if the driver's side was up, but it's really not that dark as it might appear in pictures. So the next step for this car is I'm going to do a quick service to it. And then what we're going to do after that in the next video is go over the entire body of the car, every surface on it. I'm going to clay bar it, I'm going to strip it of all the waxes and protective layers off of it. We're going to correct the paint and I'm going to ceramic coat it. So I'm going to have a 5-year ceramic coat on this. I haven't quite picked out a product yet, so if you have any suggestions, drop a comment down below. There's about 10 million of them. They vary in price. It's hard to really pick one, to be honest, and I'm kind of struggling with just that portion of it. But the next video is going to be more about that than anything, and I'm hoping that it's going to be kind of an interesting video for you guys and maybe informative and get you guys to do this to your own vehicle. I've never done it before, and this is the perfect vehicle to give it a shot on. So as always, thanks for checking out today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below if you have any questions. Like every video, I'm pretty good at getting back to everybody on them, and you guys are answering each other's questions too and correcting things that I make mistakes on, because I'm still learning about the cars just like you guys are. A lot to learn about these and third gens and anything else to be working on in the video. And anyways, we'll see you guys next time.